Kindly take your seat and listen to a few rules that we all must abide by this evening. 1. Turn off your cell phones. I will hunt you down. Or I'll send mine. Ma'am, we are in a drought. Kindly do not flaunt your food or beverages in this vicinity. 3. Kindly take care of business at intermission. Do not exit during the show. Oh, and by the way, there will be use of a strobe light and a fog machine to create an illusion this evening. Thank you. Well, hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
What do you know? Old so-and-so.
A mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But Urinetown, the musical, well, here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town like any town you might find in a musical. This here's the first setting of the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. The people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Lockstock, is this the part where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage. The hard times, the drought, a shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Whoa, there, little Sally. Not all at once. They'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about bad subject matter?
Well, that too.
Or a bad title even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of our show. They'll poke no pennies, add up to the fee. We can't have you here for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail. You'll get Urinetown, off you go to Urinetown, away with you to Urinetown. You won't need bail. So later on, to learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admissions high, generally. So if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here has been counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. But can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs You're in Good Company later. Then there's the daughter.
Well, it's a bit of a ways from here, man. This is the bad part of town.
Oh, it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
That gleaming tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Oh, gosh. It's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh, dear. I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Anytime.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show. And welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
You are humble audience. You have come to see what it's like when
people can't be free.
first at class and hour. Don't assume you're fine. Best go down your
Often is a line. This is Urinetown. One lecture here at Urinetown. It's student sex at Urinetown. All by design. It's the oldest story. Masses are oppressed. Faces closed and bladders all distressed. Rich folks get the good life. Poor folks get the woe. In the end, it's nothing you don't know. You're at Urinetown. Your ticket should say Urinetown. No refunds, it says Urinetown. We'll keep that door.
This is Urinetown.
All right, folks. You know the drill. Get in line and have your money ready. We'll not be repeating yesterday's fiasco. And that means you, old man Strong.
496. 497. Just a few more. Penny for a piece of... Please, sir. Spare a penny for a morning pizza.
What's that?
Or a nickel or a dime.
Out of my way, child. I've paid of my own to attend to.
But
I haven't got it.
Then go get it.
Come on, Penny. I'm good for it.
That's what you said last week. And I still haven't seen Penny one. And it's Miss Pennywise to you.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning. No shorter than yesterday, unless I'm prone.
Oh, come on, Miss Pennywise, he's my pa. I mean, can't he come in for free just this once?
Get your head in the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Now, Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people in high places over the years. Why not let this be one of ours?
Old man Strong gets in for free, then so do I.
And I.
Quiet back there. No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payoffs
Miss
So much,
Pennywise.
Bobby.
In the name of God, Penny, what difference could it make?
What difference? Times are harder, cash is tight, and God's right. I've heard it all before. And justice once is once too much, because once they've once, they'll want to once more. And I run the only toilet in this part of town, you see. So if you gotta go, you got to go through me. It's a privilege to be. Water's the worth its weight in gold these days. No more bathrooms like in olden days. You come here and pay a fee for the privilege to pee. 20 years we've had the drought, and the reservoirs have all dried up. I take my baths now in a coffee cup. I boil what's left of it for tea, and it's a privilege to be. The politicians in their wisdom saw that there should be a law. The politicians taxed the toilets and made illegal public urination and defecation. So come and give your coins to me. Write your name here in the record book. The authorities will want to look if you've been regularly paid. If you pay the proper fee for the privilege to pee.
Oh, Miss Pennywise!
And no fuss, Bob. Sweet, I've been pouring my life to keep you around. This man ain't coming in without pay. Not this time.
I can't wait much longer, Bobby. There's no telling what I might do.
You got some kind of right. You can come in here and go for free. The only thing you'll get is no for free. Business gowns. I sell the privilege to be. The God made us so we piss each day until we piss away. The God makes sure that what goes in vain must soon come round again. So you're no different than from lowly me.
Miss Pennywise!
That's enough, Bobby.
I think I'll charge you twice.
No need to jeopardize your position.
Or better yet, have you arrested.
I'm through with all this, you see.
Since you prefer the law gets tested.
Scraping cash 3 times a day.
You'll see.
Crazy with the night trains half the time.
To fight me.
It's no way to live, I tells ya. No way to live.
For the privilege to pee.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh no, Pa! What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
More than that, boy. A whole lot more than that.
He there.
Tall man strong. He ain't waiting.
He's paid right there. The payment is.
If he's going, then I'm going.
Oh, no, you're not.
All right, then. Make way.
Make way, damn you, make way.
Ah, that's better.
So, it ain't old man Strong.
The same.
Is this your doing, Strong?
It is.
Seize him! You've done a terrible thing today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him off, Bobby. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
Quite exiling.
What if it is? Ice feels better now. It's all Ice cares about.
Oh, Pa.
Always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Take him away!
Bobby! Pa! Don't forget me, Bobby! I won't, Pa! I won't! Tell your mother! Tell your mother I love her!
I will,
Remember, Bobby, what became of him. Remember how he indulged the whim. Remember how he made a mockery. He shuns the crockery, off to the dockery. Don't be like him.
What became of him? What do you mean by that?
Oh, just keep your head out of the clouds. That's all I'm saying. Good day.
All right, who's ready to pay?
$3 will pay.
Me too.
Me too.
Ooh, okay, Bobby Strong, always and forever. For so long as you keep letting us.
Oh, Pa, what's to become of you?
Back to work then, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Where's my dough?
Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where's my dough? From the cop walking his beat to the little baby asleep in his mother's arms, we're all asking the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Where's my dough?
Oh, there'll be plenty of dough for everyone, Senator, once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
I was hoping to wait for the vote during my latest fact-finding mission. Surreal! I wouldn't want to be around once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Finn?
It's about to kick after Gladwell. This time I think it's gonna blow.
Daddy?
What? Hope, darling! I thought you'd never get here.
Oh, sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left just as soon as my exams were finished.
How's everything, dear?
Fine, Daddy, just fine. It feels great to be done with school, finally.
You see there, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, if the stuff in her head is nearly as big as the stuff in her heart, I'm sure she'll be ready to go in no time.
That'll be all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'll be Gladwell. And all grown up too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation.
Oh, it's just a fax copy position, of course. First day.
Fax copy. Your father mentioned he was getting new. Copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful you'd be. You're so beautiful. Even as a little girl.
That's enough!
Yes, of course.
Well, we won't keep you, Senator. It's a big day. I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature, what with the fee hike vote and all.
Oh yes, they'll be full. By this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be filled with cash.
Oh, they'll be full. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through.
Oh, the vote will come through, Gladwell, as long as you come through with the cash.
No worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, there'll be nothing else to come through but the cash.
Oh, the vote will come through, Gladwell.
I think that we understand each other.
Yes, well. Bye.
Let's meet the staff! Staff, this here's my daughter, and our newest fax copy girl, Hope Cladwell. Hope Cladwell, the good people of You're in Good Company, or UGC, as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Hope. Say a few words, Hope, darling.
It's a great company, and I hope to help you make it even greater.
That's absolutely right, Hope, darling. Absolutely right. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago, we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit, and we will keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground. Hope here has come to join our little operation. So promise me you'll treat her like the Cladwell she is, or one day she may be standing in the shoes you see me wearing today. The shoes I wore when I made that promise those many years ago. I saw gray skies foreboding and cold. I saw gray skies and made them rain gold. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salaries tenfold. I took this town that formerly stank. I took this town and made it smell swank. I made Flushing mean flush at the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so who should you thank? Who?
Mr. Cladwell, where's the bankroll for our bankroll of love? You're a Toreador, and it's cash that you pour. Could we hope too much more? We really doubt it.
You may be right there.
Mr. Cladwell, you've got riches, which is just what we need. We say yes to you, you've got the ducats.
I can bring in bucks by the buckets.
For the master, you're making money.
Faster still than bees making honey.
You're Mr. Cladwell.
Oh gosh, I never realized such large monopolizing corporations could be such a force for good in the world.
You do.
All those coins that we take from the throng end up here where those coins all belong. Lots of coins keep our company strong.
Charging fees as we please, it's alright, it's not wrong.
We're not greedy, like some make us seem. We need funds for our big research team.
Men in lab coats and test tubes which steam
What it shows no one knows, but hey, still we can dream.
Of Mr. Cladwell, finding answers, curing cancers of now.
That's my dad!
Your ambitions are high, but here comes the last part. What a wonderful guy, we simply love you.
You're making me blush now.
Mr. Cladwell, you're so godly, hardly perfect and right.
You are consonant, yet unpretentious, fancy-free and so conscientious. Wise but trendy, tough as a mountain. Goodness flows from you like a fountain. You're Mr.
Oh my, Daddy. You certainly do seem to adore you. But then why do I feel so conflicted?
Nonsense, Hope. Did we send you to the most expensive university in the world to learn how to feel conflicted, or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we'll do here. Now get faxing.
And copying.
And welcome home.
536. 537. Just a few more.
Well, hello there, little Sally. Awfully late for a little girl to be out and about. Especially on a night like tonight.
Oh, I was just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is off. Got one to spare?
Sure, little Sally. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Lockstock, I was thinking. We don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know. Hydraulics. Hydration. Irrigation. And this plain old laundry. It seems to me that with all the talk of the drought and the water shortage and whatnot, you might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know?
Why, sure it would, little Sally, but how shall I put this? Sometimes, in a musical, it's better to focus on one big thing rather than a bunch of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way. And it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Oh. Then why not hydraulics?
Oh, run along then, little Sally. Won't want you to miss the last call. Miss Pennywise won't hold the gate forever, you know.
Oh yeah, right. Thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night.
Is everything cleaned up all right there, Mr. Barrow?
Sure, same as always. Did you hear him scream, though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man strong.
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes, I heard him, Mr. Barrow. But then, they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they? As their long journey into exile comes to a close, the spires of Urinetown peak above the horizon. They do scream them, Mr. Barrow. They most certainly do!
I suppose I thought it might be different somehow.
Different?
Old man Strong always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I was hoping he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, is that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. Not even for the very toughest among us. And on that journey, expect only the expected. Oh, it's a hard, cold tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down, a slap face, smack with the mace, certain to debase a stumble down. It's a path that'll lead you only one place, horrible to retrace, a crumble down, a hard, cold tumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could see her pee but me. And Jacob rose in bloom, thought he was safe up in his room. Didn't know that John he kept up there would obligate a trip to the Urinetown. There are those who find them ambitious,
Overly malicious,
a bunch of fruits, but it's we who gather for the people,
down to the steeple,
lawful fruits. Our task, bring a little order,
swing a lot of harder,
from what he loots, as the book says, certainly a season,
trample out of treason
with hobnail boots. Roger rose at house, capped a cup, fell out his belt. Cup ran over when he knelt, he smelt.
we doubt.
And Joseph, bold and strong, held his people much too long. Hoped his son might bail him out, his guess was good but also wrong. Years passed, all lived in the jungle, moving out a bumble, nature's bowl. Life of constant deprivation, search and aggravation took its toll. Soon learned power of the junction, organized the function, came to pawn. So, if peace is what you're after, Urinetown's the rafter to hang it on.
Holy Cassidy, Jacob Rosenblum,
Roger Roosevelt.
Julie Cassidy.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them. Oh, it's a hard, cold, tumble of a journey, where the ever gonna be a bumble down. A slap, bass, whack with a mace, turn to the base, a stumble down. It's a path that leads to only one place, horrible to reach, and it's a crumble down. A hard, cold, tumble of a journey to your Urinetown.
Off you go then, boys. And happy hunting.
So, have you made plans for your journey yet?
To Urinetown?
To Rio, of course.
Oh, yes, Rio. Well, I had to squeeze Clad a little bit tighter for a monthly payoffs, extortion fees, money bribes and such, but you know, I never
Caution,
really...
Mr. Lockstock. It would seem we're no longer alone.
Oh, I'll be.
If I'm not mistaken, that there's his daughter.
Somebody is. And all grown up, too. Miss Cladwell, a little late to be out, don't you think?
Oh, hello, officers.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're on a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free kind of walk.
Oh, no, officers. I'm just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
There's some sort of big vote down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh, yes, and copying.
Well, I must say, Miss Gladwell, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart, but neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries! I take care of these streets late at night, Miss Gladwell. There's no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Oh, especially these days, with these new feet hikes and all.
Well, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no.
No. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know, never fear a soul.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What?
Bobby Strong.
Out a bit late, don't you think?
Out late, taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Well, I'm glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion of taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free
I don't have to do that anymore, officers. Well, not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you still gotta keep that head of yours out of the clouds now, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
What he means is, you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work here is never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You're rather brave with them.
No, I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
But policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Hey, didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Well, did you find your way all right?
That leaning tower on the hill? Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
Rather shiny, that's true enough.
Hey, did you mean what you said to those policemen? About everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Well, mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Well, not because of me, I hope.
Oh, no. Because of something I did.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning. No shorter than yesterday. Lasagna.
Or rather, something I didn't do.
Well, if it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
Vacuum? In your chest? Sounds so plausible.
Listen, I did something wrong this morning, is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
The vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly. I feel real bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't. Cause then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. It's still here in meaning, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart. But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's where your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you
There it is. Saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. See there? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
peace and joy? Plenty of water. I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart is saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It's barely audible, but I think I heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. Oh, there it is. So faint. It's saying, follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was saying those exact same things just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor and noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either, until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine, and your aortas and arteries all intertwined. The beat so much stronger than they could apart. In chambers of muscle to a hustle of love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly when you least think of it. Your love is there. We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or badness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart.
Well, good night.
Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Oh, good night, Hope. I won't forget what you said about the clouds and my heart.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and gladness. Wait! When will I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright, new day is just waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Sure she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah. Everyone loves Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
What like, little Sally?
You're in town?
Oh, I can't tell you that now, little Sally.
Why not?
Because it's a secret. That's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown, we just kill people. The information must be oozed out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment. Somewhere in Act 2, everybody singing and dancing, stuff like that.
Oh, I get it.
Well, it's time for the next scene. I better be going.
The next morning at the amenity with new fee hikes announced.
That's the one. So long for now, little Sally. Keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC awards amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you'll all honor and enjoy. Of course! No one knows better than the good people of. You're in good company, just how difficult these times are. But research into finding long-lasting solutions is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm, and we look forward to going to Rio with our new profits. I mean, we look forward to finding long-lasting solutions and things like that. Like Miss Pennywise, see you in, well, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise. It'll be off to Urinetown for a lot of us sooner or later if you do.
It'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now get in line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Bobby Strong! Where the hell have you been?
Sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking is all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't need to go in the bushes anymore.
I wasn't.
Like father, like son. That's what I said. Now get to work.
But you know, it was about my father that I was thinking yesterday, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him. About what's happening to all of us!
You broke the law yesterday, Bobby. That's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all of this is wrong?
Wrong? You've got a sweet looking head, Bobby. Sweet looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds day after day after day and never come down from there. You hear me? Keep it head in the clouds, Bobby Strong. You get it out of the clouds.
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks. You know the drill.
Gleaming and radiant, it's what I'll keep my eyes on.
Same as it's always been.
As the world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal, how I reel when I look at the sky.
Now who's first?
I am.
Ma!
We'll take your fee now, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them pay their nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But it's all I have, Miss Pennywise.
Daily we break them because we have to follow orders.
Haven't you enough, Mrs. Strong?
And we keep filled in money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore these black and white profit-making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
Bobby, this is all I have. Is it enough?
You hold on to your money, Ma.
Really?
The fee's the law, Bobby Strong. She'll abide by it, or she'll join her husband.
But what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't come from any voting process, or elected body, or process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular, blood-pumping organ. Like this one, right here.
A muscular organ?
Can't you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this one's too small for you, why don't you try this one on for size? Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky. There just is, don't ask why. It's the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
I don't think so. Come on, Ma. This one is on the house. For everyone, forever!
Your heart knows all things great and true.
The things mere brains can never know.
Your heart points to the great big blue.
Where the people's allegiance must go.
Tell me where.
Look at the sky.
Look at the sky. Look at the sky.
When we look at the sky.
Bobby, what's to become of you?
imagine?
Already got my tickets.
Good work on the floor of the legislature, Pip. It was touch and go there for a while, I understand.
Yes. Well, your beaches of Rio slideshow changed their minds soon enough. Like it changed my mind those many years ago. God, I wish I'd never met you, Caldwell B. Gladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning vaccines.
I hope. You're absolutely glowing.
Seems that office work agrees with what with the facts.
And the copying.
Yes, and the copy. You're a good girl, Gladwell. I used to be one before I met your father.
A good girl?
You heard me. 521, 22,
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, oh, darling, what is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I met this boy, you see, and I
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Gladwell. Got a little problem.
Caldwell. Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyway, it's about public amenity number 9. People rioted.
Rioted!
They're paid for free, Caldwell. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong!
They rescinded the Public Health
And
Act.
to the Water Preservation Act.
Can they do that?
Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there today is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
Well, what's going on, Daddy? I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Mr. Barrow and I are ready, Mr. Gladwell. Just give us the word.
What did I tell you, Palma? It's about to kick out there. And I have a very important plane to catch, so if you would excuse me.
Pip! You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Yeah. How so?
Gladwell, what would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Well, I'd look deep into his heart and try to figure out what made it pound so angrily.
Angry, you say? No one gets angry at me. Not without a beating.
A beating? Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Well, then life is wrong.
Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look deeper, you'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. Honey, in a meadow, snibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say hi, bunny, and he stops for you. You pull your trigger and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny boo. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys!
You tell him what?
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner, you have better things to do. That ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
But, Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope, darling.
Animals with huge incisors and big floppy feet?
Look closely, Hope, darling. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A bunny at a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor bunny simply hasn't got the bread. He begs for mercy puffers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See them all, people! Don't be the bunny, don't be the dope, don't be the loser, you're much better than that, hope. You're born to power, you're in the money, so take your cue. Be the bunny, don't be the bunny.
A little bunny at its whole booth.
You heard me?
But Daddy, bunnies can't drive cars.
Can't they?
No, actually, I don't think they can.
Live long enough, Hope, darling, you'll see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her father.
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy on my closet floor. And then I open up my closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you find out new bunny slippers. Rest the message staff! Don't be the bunny, don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on, no, the one who steps is you. You're stepping up to where it's sunny. Step on the floor, don't be the bunny, don't be the bunny. All right, everybody, get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go!
One at a time! Everyone is gonna get a turn!
Here's your cash, Bobby, just for you.
Keep your cash, friends, and relieve yourself in happiness!
Jeez, Daddy, busy day so far for books to write. How are the urinals holding out?
A little spillage. Nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy, and that is the main thing.
Police!
Right, wait, stop! Everyone, remain calm.
It'll take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers. The people here be for free.
That's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Officer Lockstock, what's going on?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, Little Sally. This is where Gladwell arrives to sum up the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Enough about the uprising? But what about Bobby's dreams?
Well now, dreams only come true in happy musicals. And a few Hollywood movies. And this certainly is one of those, no. Dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams. Bobby!
Hope.
What are you doing, Bobby? I told you to follow your heart, not seize the amenity.
I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
Humanity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. I'm a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage. Not by a long shot.
This amenity will take us as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people!
Yeah! The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues a moment longer.
Yeah.
Sure, Mr. Gladwell. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've waited for the long-term solutions that never came. Well, we're done waiting, you see. For a new day has dawned, a day of hope and happiness. A day where the ideal of human dignity is no longer a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, that the people be for free, because the people are free! Free people are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow. just give us today.
Free people are free. How can the enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every hill, every steeple, bring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of gray to sing of today. Sing of today. Sing of today. Sing today. Sing today. Sing today.
Perhaps best for you to stay back here with your father, Hope. Dear, the police will want to charge soon.
Your father.
Charge! Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope dear, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer Lockstock!
Wait. He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say? Happy? So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they plead today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But it's too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
But what of today?
But what of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. With your actions, you would gut the child and leave a lifeless hope. Could it be you're so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
But what of today?
You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You and your socialistic wrong. If the people free, they'll push the system to the brink. If today the spirits tell us how tomorrow will not sing. If it's you and me now, Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, for on the subject of tomorrow, you are wrong. Officer Lockstock, prepare your man.
Everyone get to the amenity. We'll be relatively safer in there.
Oh, Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were a Gladwell.
The same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, Hope.
I told you, Bobby, I won't fight against my father.
And I cannot fight against you. So you can join us. Or you can stand aside.
Stand aside.
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I could never bear to have you taken where the guilty peers meet, the toilet judgment
Said
seat.
to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. You made me to see fantastically clear. When people be free, there's nothing to fear. Your words were like seeds at first dancing wild. They grew into deeds. These writings are a shot. Sing of today, not tomorrow. And the lives of sorrow. Today, today, sing of today.
You picked a fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They have one, two men, and we're all so poor.
It's time you faced your punishment like a man. Now release the girl!
Release? No one's holding her.
Bobby! Bobby reasoned with the woman. I'm a little short this morning. No shorter than yesterday in the cycle.
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Gladwell, but you can never punish our spirits. Punish our bodies?
I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl!
Seems like we're in a real tight spot, doesn't it?
Fellow revolutionaries seem to think so.
I suppose we should leave.
Leave! They'll never let you leave now.
Remember me, boys! Oh God, what have I done? Remember me!
Now without you, they won't. Which is why you're coming with us.
I told you, Bobby, I won't fight against my father.
That I cannot fight against him.
How can I come with you and still not fight against my father? Unless, oh dear God, Bobby, no!
From every at the end of your daughter, and we are not letting her go.
Bobby, what if you the gem in the sky are coming with home?
We are walking out of here, Gladwell, and you're gonna let us. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let go of the girl. And follow me.
Boss, what do we do?
Seize him!
No.
Don't let them get away!
Help me! Help her!
Now everybody run. Run for your lives. Run!
Well, that's it for Act 1. As you can see, the rebel corps are making their getaway with Hope as hostage. The rest of us have been thrown into confusion because, well, we're all moving so damn slowly. So, we don't get to catch them. Not yet. Enjoy your mission, and we'll see you shortly. Since last we've seen each other, so I'll bring up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel corps under Bobby's leadership kidnapped Hope and used her as a shield to escape due punishment from my man. Word has it that they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, here.
Where the hell is Bobby and little Sally and old Ma Strong? They should have been back by now.
Who are we kidding? The police probably nabbed them hours ago. Just a matter of time before our whereabouts are tortured out of them. And they'll be off to Urinetown, full lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown? Don't even ask.
No one knows for sure.
I've got my suspicions.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. So it's a brutal punishment. No need now to pretend.
The trappers probably think you're hugging when they cut you out. They'll box you up and ship you out to Urinetown.
They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town. Dance? No, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing, forget it, never, no, unless it's at the bottom of a rope.
So don't get your hopes up. And I saved them up back soon. We give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People hear a lot of things about Urinetown, of course, and that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me,
Is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden, frothy canals. Like Venice, but different.
I
didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them found, damn it. I want my daughter released and I want Bobby Strong punished.
We're working around the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it's a secret hideout.
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock. You've got weapons, use them.
But sir,
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the steps and let them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
if hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, 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 land.
Dance! Dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stance, stance, forget it. Never not annoy. I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
We should hurry, sir. The emergency planning quorum's waiting.
Yes, of course, the quorum.
Bobby, that was a close one. I thought Flowers lost it for sure.
We just gotta keep on our toes, Mom. At least until we've distributed the rest of the memos to the other assistant custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
I don't know, it's hard to say. They're scared like we used to be. But if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not shirk their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. How? Dance, dance, listen to it dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through a great expanse. Can get some freedom, that's where it will waltz, performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion.
Oh, just went along the way. Come on, Ma.
Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me and I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean like sending me to one of the nice parts of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it for one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock. My heart's with the rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? In Urinetown?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For your town is your town if you're hopeless down and out.
For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless down and out. For Urinetown is your town. If you're hopeless
Down and out.
Where'd she go, damn it? Welcome back and enjoy what's left of our show. Little Sally, little Sally, what do you mean by that?
I say 5 more seconds so we let her out the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeez! That was a close one. Cops were crawling all over the place. Little Sally, where the hell have you been? Spidey, near the tower is off. Cladwell and Bip and Pennywise, they was all meeting up there. Some kind of, well, I don't know what you want to call it. A forum of some kind.
She gets the rope.
Bring her up! Wait a minute! You can't just give her
talk about in those quarrels they got up there. How good we are! So listen up now. Any second those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe cantaloupes. So I say, as long as our juice has got to spill all over this floor here, her juice has got to spill too. Platinum juice. Then we'll see who's better than who. Look at her there, all bound up, yacked and tied, with her head full of hair and a heart full of pride. Well, boys, I've had enough of the chariot curve. Oh, big bang boom, let's get tough, playing rough, snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl? But killing people is wrong! Then why does it feel so right? But Alice here in a hole on the limb, with our hearts full of fear. What a rip, what a ship! You know, cops will be here, busting heads mighty quick.
Watch when we beat them to the punch when we snuff out that chick.
We tried doing what we should.
Wasn't glad.
Then we learned that doing good
Means doing bad. Nuts.
they won't lose. So they say to the tree, looky here, here's an acorn from Cloudwell I see. They say she is the nut, and of course we're the squirrel. She is what we say for winter, so let's snuff that girl.
A bing! Bing!
A bing bang! Bing bang!
A bing bang boom! Boom!
Yeah! Okay, now snuff! Yeah! Snuff the girl! Okay, now go snuff the girl! Yeah, snuff the girl! Yeah, snuff the girl! Roll the dice, place your bets in this miserable world. That's as good as it gets. So now let's live it up, eat the oyster and the pearl, and let's get this party jumping. Yeah! Really get it pumping. Yeah! Get this party jumping. Yeah, let's stop that. Stop that girl!
Let's spread a message of hate to the entire world!
Easy, friend. A message like ours works best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here?
Exactly. Now get the roll.
That's the answer! String up the strumpet daughter of the criminal you're nothing over blackmail! Killer! What?
Bobby Strong.
No one is going to be killing anyone around here.
Why not?
Because she's our security blanket. That's why.
But we're so afraid, Bobby. Killing her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Listen, friends, I know you're afraid. But this has to be about more than revenge and the vicarious thrill of stringing someone up who can't even defend herself.
But why? We want to hang her as revenge for her father's crimes.
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. Maybe I made a promise up there. promise that from this day forward, no man would be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man would be ignored by another with the means to help him. Here and now, from this day forward. Because of you, and you, and you, we will look into the faces of our fellow men and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
When did he say that?
I don't remember him saying that.
All I remember him saying was, run! Run for your lives! Run!
Well, friends, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual hotness of battle, cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. So then you better run, freedom, run away.
I'm frightened.
That's what you should be. Freedom is scary. It's like a blast of cool wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes. There's a trickle of sweat. We're dripping in your ear. But still, you gotta run, run away. Now don't you fret and never fear. To freedom's a one. Freedom, run away. There's a great big cloud on your tail.
Run, freedom, run.
And he's put his henchmen on your trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Oh, I'm simply laying out the facts. Great big cloud was making tracks. Ain't no time to relax. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away.
My friends, you have to run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun
will shine someday.
A 3, 4. Better run, freedom, run away. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. So then you better run, hallelujah. With the wind in your hair, you run to freedom, glory. That freedom sun will shine all over our freedom story. Whoa! I said freedom. Mwah. I said freedom. Whoa! I said freedom, run away.
What do we do now? Well, the cops will be on the lookout for us, that's for sure.
But when the time comes, we fight the police.
But how?
With blood, guts, brains if we have to. May take years, and some of us Some of us will almost not make it out of the revolution alive. But fight on we will to claim freedom for the people of this land.
Decades?
How about a real plan? Yeah. I've got a real plan.
What? Miss Pennywise, how did you find us?
Feeling to be here, Bobby. No one knows the sewer systems like you do.
Or you?
Cloudwell would like to talk to you, Bobby.
What about?
He wants to discuss the situation with you, man to man. He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wishes to work out a solution with you, peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut.
That'll save us on the decade struggle. How can we trust him?
Mr. Cloudwell doesn't want to fight, Mrs. Strong. He just wants his amenities running up smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think that it might be difficult for your love to grow. Hope has that character as well.
All right. I'll go.
What if it's a trick?
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
But, what about the girl?
She stays here. Any funny business, and she gets it. You tell that to Cloudwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. Give it to her, and we give it to him. Get me?
Be careful.
Now stay calm, Hope, darling. We'll have you out of this in no time.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So, this is the bright new day you were telling me about.
Listen, I don't blame you for being angry with me, Hope. But your father gave us no choice.
You know, they made that I'm talking about in the most expensive university in the world. And they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong!
Really? They taught you that there.
Thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules this land instead of fear, love has about as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all of this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I really don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I have a feeling what you want, you can find there. Deep down, somewhere among the tissues.
Wait a minute! Why don't I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you've lost your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's seeking with you before you depart.
excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
Oh, this is just the beginning, Mr. Cladwell. The people haven't just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will, is that how the people fight?
Well, they'll fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer.
Well, they'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. There's been a disturbance over at public amenity number 32. Number 15 as well. Word's begun to spread.
People gathered and all the rest. They'll wait and see what young Bible will do.
After it meets you, of course.
Of course. Mr. McQueen? Do you remember the sink years, Mr. Strong? The years when the water table first started to drop and then just kept on dropping. Nobody thought they had much time left, and, well, many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow, but there always is tomorrow, if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I've asked you here tonight. Now, some people see me as an evil man.
Oh, not
No. But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to live. I'm only a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow. Every day. By any means necessary.
So what happens when the drought's over?
Over.
Well, we can always hope, I suppose, but until then our regimen of controlling water consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, yes. The regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby. Barbarino. Bob. I want you to have this cash. I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities, as long as they're willing to return to the improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again. And have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes?
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost you more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
But Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Then understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new day, we'll find it together, all of us, and not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
Free access is impossible.
And that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop! We'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it.
Oh, but what are you doing?
I spent a lifetime building up this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand, my right hand. I've centralized all power to a pinpoint spot. Right here, between these two ears. And I'll not allow some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink years to ruin that. Seize him!
Don't do it, Caldwell. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
He really is as evil as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter I'll stop clinging to tomorrow?
What are you saying?
I've closed my heart to loved ones. I can do it again. To Urinetown with him then, Officer Lockstock. With all haste! With all haste!
You lied to us, Gladwell! Gladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have walked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
Get word to police headquarters. I want all hands on deck tonight. You, stay with me. We'll see about these little disturbances. You fit? Miss Gladwell, assemble the legislature and with full authority for the coming crackdown.
Dirty my hands with this bad business. Not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Vic. Their hands are as dirty as a child's at their sandbox time. But don't worry, you can wash them soon enough. Wash them by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go! You, come with me.
Why did I listen to that brook? A little rhyming catches on, it's really dumb. That's how that craven toilet baby baby came in, I'm a schnook. Why did I listen to that brook?
You lied to us, Gladwell! You said one thing and then you did another! That's what you did, Gladwell! That's what you did!
Come on then, young Bobby. You can't scream all the way down to Urinetown.
But Hope, she's still with the others. What happens to me happens to her!
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
Oh, but not to Hope, please. Not to Hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of lost. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us.
You'll get Urinetown, off with you to Urinetown, away with you to Urinetown.
Now no more fuss.
Let go of me! I have to save Hope!
Maybe I'll shoot you.
No! Then take that! And that! And this! Every one of these!
That boy, he spoke of hopes and dreams and filled me with such joy. How can I know he won't be so easy for show as I his toy? Why did I listen to that boy?
So, what's it like, this Urinetown that I've heard so much about?
Well, perhaps it's better for us to show you.
What is this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the threshold of a very new world.
The door is right in front of you. Step through, and Urinetown waits.
Door, more like a railing. And pigeons, a rooftop.
And a drop!
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Oh, never fear. The time to understand it is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that
Why
cat?
did I listen to my dad?
I went to work for him. He said he was so glad.
Was he sincere?
And now he's prepared.
Now I
And that I can hide. Why did I listen to that?
This is Urinetown.
There's Public Amenity 47. And the legislature and there's my boy at home. We're just on top of the UGC headquarters and this is our town.
Yes, it is.
Well, how can we be in our town and in Urinetown at the same time unless... Oh no, you couldn't have!
Where you going?
Wait a minute, wait! You're just gonna throw me off this roof? And that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown!
That's one interpretation.
Why did I listen to my heart? I heard it's calling me this revolution star. So that my throat take up by something glad to see that he is wrong. Why did I listen to my Why did I listen to my heart? I heard it's calling me this revolution star. So that my thought take up by something glad to see that he is wrong. Why did I listen to him?
Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to lies?
A shovel and a mop, Mr. Barrel. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long?
They should have reached an agreement by now, Cladwell's not win a dilly-dally.
All nights of sirens and screams. Maybe they're celebrating.
Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby Strong. If anyone can find the way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, we kill the girl, right? That's the plan, isn't it?
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, shall we? No, Sally. What's going on up there?
It's...
Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why would you say that, little Sally?
Well, they threw him off the building.
Who off the building, little Sally? What are you saying?
Well, Bobby is the policeman. They threw him off the building.
The police threw Bobby off the building? They couldn't have done such a thing. We got
Cladwell's daughter.
Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Well, is he?
Bobby! The policeman came soon enough. Not before I heard his last word.
His last words?
That's right. They were about her.
Well, what were they?
They were. Tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her. And I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time. Ours was a love that never bloomed. Yet in that love there is a brand new hope that's calling out to you. It's calling soft and gentle, tame and fine. It's docile and benign.
I'd say that isn't what I meant. I've lost my sense of scent. I fear my life is spent. No one is innocent.
No one.
No one is innocent. What did he mean by that?
I don't know. He started fading in and out after a while. It was a miracle he was let go. Oh, it was so horrible.
How can he say that? How can he say that I'm not innocent? Not innocent of what?
Not innocent. Who the hell does he think he is? Wait! Wait, please. There's more. He said, tell the people. Tell them the time is always now. Tell them to fight for what they know is right.
I've lost my sense of sight, and yet I see it. I see them standing hand in hand. I see them standing
We do to her what they did to him.
That's right, do to her what they did to him! Or you could take me instead!
What? Miss Pennywise!
Seize her! Yes, do whatever you feel you need to, but please spare the child!
Old woman, you've been grasping and conniving all your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter! And I am her mother! It's true, Hope. I am your mother. The one time. Oh, Caldwell, B. Gladwell. Strumpets. Leonard! Call me what you will. Things starting to stink here, you see. No one thought they had much time then, so many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. There were also the fond farewells and the late-night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love.
Oh, and love. For there was love like no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Hope, Gladwell made me promise never to reveal my true identity to you. For I was something of a strumpet in my day. But never in my wildest dreams.
My heart, he is telling me many things right now, as I'm sure you all can imagine. But one thing is going louder than anything else is that when there's wrong in the world, we must right it! You did a wonderful thing by coming here today. Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, you wish to do to me what they were going to do to Bobby. I wouldn't blame you. Seize her! What? If this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory to oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion ties with me. Let me lead you, and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us. She's mad.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got the key!
And they know not to question me. When we get there, we'll question Daddy. Oh, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, the hero, he loved me. And I loved him.
Oh, dear girl, and half of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, learn to love you too.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? Now, let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us! They call up for saving water. Man is daughter, up or dead.
Say it on Lord Stradivari. We're not sorry, not a shred. Not sorry, not sorry, not sorry.
An absolute maze, that's what the sewer system is.
I'm going back down to get another look. You stay here and guard the streets.
I've been meaning to ask Mr. Lockstock. Do you ever get any doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do. But the health and security of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Mr. Barrow, very much. Flavel's edicts may be an only chance.
And I love you very, very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
You who fly the full embodiment of people in the air. Then ask why the bride gets story. We're not sorry, you're up there.
Now you're sorry. Now you're sorry. Now you're sorry.
I'm perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature, you know.
No, Senator. Mr. Clyde didn't want you flying the coop what was coming back down and all.
And what if I am flying the coop? Well, if I'm on my way to the airport right now to catch the last flight out, it's a Rio. What would you say to that?
Can I come?
Don't you make dough from debasing, need erasing, need the knife. Let their blood flow like Campari. We're not sorry, hey, that's life. Once they like to shoot their rifles just for trifles. Time us down, down is weaker. Play safari. We're not sorry. They're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
No one's sorry. No one's sorry. Till they get to go.
Any word from Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Mr. McLean?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer system.
Which is further to keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy.
What? Miss Clyde, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling! Thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy. But I will be. Soon all the people in this land will be safe. Well, most of us anyway.
What?
It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but away.
The same place you sent young Bobby.
And all so-and-so. And all those who wouldn't or couldn't be your criminal peanuts.
Seize him!
Oh, darling, what's the meaning of this?
I joined the revolution, Daddy. And you? I think it's about time you joined the expat community in Urinetown.
Yes! You're making a terrible mistake, Hope, darling. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now, Daddy, is freedom for the people. And love. Oh, yes. And love.
That's what I used to think too. Before the stink years, worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to understand it now, but there really are things more important than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, hours, so long, honey, I'm funny this time around. Remember when our nights were starry? Aren't you sorry? Sure, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Now, Miss Lavo.
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, and criminal history, can come together as one people and share in the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the beginning of a new age of compassion and the right to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want, in whatever location you want. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the end of an age of fear, an age that has lasted far too long. Today marks the beginning of a new age of
Don't say it.
of hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in blue. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you guessed, hope to go about this business, instituting a series of reforms that opened up the public bathrooms for all the people to pee for free whenever they liked, as much they liked, as long as they liked, and with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock! Where'd you go?
Oh, just keep my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, no. I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not unless they want the show to end.
Oh, so many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world's a much better place.
Actually, Miss Lavo, your butterfish and me
My
are...
father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey. Sisters and brothers, fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, leave these two. All in the family, push for the river. Shove for the river, why don't you? Step in the river, wade in the river. Soak in the river, through and through. And once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Corporal B. Clavel was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the Phantom Urinetown. Hope chose, however, to ignore the warning signs, as she preferred to bask in people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of a musical is this? The good guys finally take over, and then everything just starts falling apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a cool, tall glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
Don't you see the straw? The glass of water's inside of you. It always has been.
It has.
Sure it has.
will once be told that their way of life is unsustainable.
That. The title's awful. Can we do a happy musical next time?
If there is next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our show. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. As to Mr. McQueen, well, he opened up a bottling factory just outside Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazon dried up, then he moved. As for the people of this town, they did the best they could. But they were prepared for the world they inherited. Weaned as they were on the legend born of their founding fathers' scare tactics. When the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time, what it really was, what it was always waiting to be.